First up, let's start by welcoming to the stage the Assistant Deputy Minister of the Employment and Financial Services Division at Community and Social Services Ministry in Alberta. That is a tongue twister. I've had trouble reading that absolutely all morning, but that's his title. He's actually been in the Alberta Public Service for 21 years, and for the past 3 years, he's been serving in positions of Executive Director and Assistant Deputy Minister in Community and Social Services. His division serves over 100,000 income support clients and provides employment services to 60,000 Albertans each year. I'd like to bring up the Assistant Deputy Minister, Toby Schneider.
Hi, everyone. Apologies for that introduction. I didn't know they were going to send that bio. That's a stuffy bio that was meant for like this conference for IPAC in Toronto. And I'd like to do my own introduction. So I'm Toby. I oversee a lot of work that really helps Albertans that need some help. And our goal is really to make sure that people have that minimum level of support that they need to kind of grow from, and really, especially on the employment side, help people get to where they can be part of their community, have more self-sufficiency to what they're able. And we are very passionate about that work. We do have over 1,000 people in my division, and that is a goal we share. So that's my self-introduction, and I can't remember my title either, so don't worry if you don't have to. Thanks, Doug, for that introduction. I'm pleased today, on behalf of the Ministry of Community and Social Services and on behalf of my colleagues in government, to have this kickoff session. It's my honor to proclaim and recognize October as Disability Employment Awareness Month here in Alberta, where we highlight the talents and contributions of people with disabilities and what they bring to the workforce. And I have to say that for me, it's work, but it's also personal. I do have a brother who has autism. He has struggled with employment through his career. He's about in his early 60s now, and for the last several years he's actually had more secure employment, but I remember years it was very difficult to find employers that would take him on, and he's ready to work, he's reliable, and he wants to work, and he brings a smile and joy to coming to work. And it's just it's a much happier place for him and for our family and community that he's having more success with that. And it's very personal to me, this work. So as we continue to recover from the pandemic and Alberta's economic downturn, there is a need for ongoing employment supports. And it's crucial, particularly for groups that are hit the hardest. It's great that we're able to get together and acknowledge the hard work being done in this province and get people with disabilities working. The Ministry of Community and Social Services is committed to making sure vulnerable Albertans, Albertans with disabilities, and Albertans facing barriers to employment are also able to benefit from our economic recovery. People with disabilities are an essential part of Alberta's workforce, and it's crucial that they are given the opportunities to earn a living while also gaining independence. Alberta's government has created more jobs and more opportunities for people with disabilities by developing and fostering partnerships with organizations across this province. We've also provided funding, grants, and continue to work with our community partners to ensure programs and services are accessible. Whether it is acknowledging the skills, successes, and accomplishments of Albertans with disabilities, or by volunteering your time to help promote and advocate for the participation of people with disabilities in the community, every Albertan should take the time to applaud their achievements. I'm thrilled to be here as part of Goodwill's Industries Speaker Series event this morning. Goodwill Industries of Alberta knows firsthand the importance of inclusive employment. Through their Career Connections team, they support people with disabilities in locating employment or volunteering opportunities in their communities. The power of a job and the dignity of a job on the power of a job and the dignity of a job on the lives of Albertans with disabilities cannot be understated. And that is exactly why creating positive impact on the lives of Albertans with disabilities is so important. Today is a wonderful opportunity for Albertans across the province to not only build their existing knowledge of inclusive and supportive employment, but also learn, grow, and foster a deeper understanding about diversity and equity and disability and diversity. Albertans with disabilities still face barriers to employment, but each year DEAM provides an opportunity for employers, people with disabilities, service providers, and Albertans to come together to act in removing barriers and creating more inclusive economy. Today's event is one of those opportunities, giving us all a chance to learn. Education surrounding employment inclusion within the job market for people with disabilities is incredibly important, and I am sure the speeches today will foster an environment of learning and growth. This October, I encourage you all to continue to attend Showcase DEAM events, participate in activities, and celebrate Albertans with disabilities in the workforce. As we continue to recover from the pandemic and economic downturn, we are striving to help all Albertans gain and return to meaningful employment. We believe that everyone, regardless of the barriers they face, should have the opportunity to build their skills and contribute to their communities. DEAM is the perfect time to celebrate and highlight the positive impact Albertans with disabilities have made to our economic recovery, and I encourage you to engage with the programs and services our wonderful service providers provide. Thank you to the DEAM Provincial Steering Committee for inviting us to this wonderful event, and thank you to Westbury Theatre for having us. Keep doing the great work you're doing to help Albertans with disabilities enter the workforce. Thank you, everyone.